into SeaWorld San Antonio, and I think the first ride of the day is gonna be Steel Eel. Yeah, so we were trying to walk here, but then apparently there's no real path to the park entrance, so we got picked up by this security guard, and it was a really weird experience. And then he dropped us off here because there's no path, there's no sidewalk or anything, so that was pretty weird. But we're here now in the park, hopefully not too busy. Well, we just rode Steel Eel in the back seat, in the second to back seat, and there's some decent airtime on those drops. It goes behind me. The profiling on these two, on the hills, you just get like whipped down into your seat. It's weird. I've never experienced anything like that, but yeah, actually some decent like floater on the airtime hills, and it's kind of intense in the last in the middle part after like the brake run. But yeah, so we got two rides, once in like second to last, once in the last. And over there is the new log flume, and over here is a wave breaker. I've heard Texas Stingray was closed today, but we'll have to see. So we just did like the penguins. Catapult Falls is right here, but I think we're gonna go on wave breaker. Anyway, so there are a few rides closed today. Like I'm pretty sure we won't get on Texas Stingray on Journey to Atlantis today, which is like 2 credits already. We won't get. I think we're gonna go on Catapult Falls now. But yeah, so we rode wave breaker. It's still not very forceful or anything, but it's better than San Diego, I think. Now we are going on Catapult Falls. I'm actually really excited for this. World's first launched log flume. I never thought I'd see the day, but this actually looks like a really good log flume. It has a pretty good drop, decent sized drop, and a little airtime hill, and of course that launch also. This looks wild, and it has like an elevator lift. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for this. Road Catapult Falls, and yeah, so pretty much you go through the launch and then you go through the elevator lift into the drop. The launch is definitely just more like kind of a gimmick, but it's still fun. Like the fact that it's on a water ride is still pretty cool. And then the launch is decent, and the airtime hill doesn't get much airtime or anything, but it's still it's still a really good water ride. Now we're gonna ride Great White. Just got off Great White. It's pretty good. Just a Batman clone, but yeah, Texas Stingray is definitely closed for the day. It's just kind of disappointing, because that would be maybe the best coaster in the park, maybe second. So far, the best I think is Steel Eel. Great White is obviously pretty good. It's intense, and I believe that one flat ride, the huge swings, are also closed today. But this one on that flat ride, it's my first time doing one of these. It's actually pretty good. It has some pretty good airtime, a really good airtime. Texas Stingray is closed. I'm really sad about it. Atlantis and the huge swinging flat ride, both closed. Tidal surge, pretty disappointed by that. They're testing Journey to Atlantis, but doesn't look like it's gonna be open today. It says closed for the day on the app, so I don't know. but it is a credit, so I hope it opens today. I think we have like 3 or 4 credits, but a lot of coasters are closed today, unfortunately. So it's kind of weird. We just left the park, but so if you want to see the sharks, you have to leave the park, go into like the Discovery Point area or whatever. So we got our hand stamps. We have to re-enter the park later, but we have to exit the park to see the sharks.
We have our sandbar, which is going to be the more one with a hump back, like a hump. Those are pretty aggressive. They're actually not aggressive. They're not very docile. There's tiger sharks. Yeah. So they have a
We just went on Catapult Falls again when we're absolutely soaked. We got soaked this time, but now we're gonna ride Sea Swinger again. I really like this flat ride. Everything's a really long line. I want to try to get on like Steel Eel again, but yeah, we're gonna try to do the Orca show too.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Takara. Oh no!
So we just got out of the Orca show a little bit early to try to get like probably one more ride on Steel Eel. And then so the park closes at 6 to 9. So we have about, let's see, we have like 10 or so minutes. So hopefully we'll make it. Yeah. I don't. Park is closing here. We got our last ride on Steel Eel, back row, and the first drop of it was really good. The rest of the park is pretty good too. Some airtime, but it's mostly just the first drop that I thought was really good, and I think it could possibly make my top 20. But yeah, we're pretty much done here for the day, and we finished up our day at SeaWorld. And what I thought of the park, I thought it was, I mean, it's a pretty nice park, but it's not like the most pretty or anything. I'd say SeaWorld San Diego is actually, I'd say SeaWorld San Diego overall looks a little bit better in most areas. I was pretty disappointed to see that Texas Stingrays was closed, because that probably would have been my number one, probably would have made my top 10 of coasters, and number one in the park probably. Well, we had fun here today, and tomorrow we're gonna have a good day at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. So stay tuned for that vlog coming out.